Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Chaz's Lifestyle. In today's episode, we are making hibachi bowl meal prep. First things first, all of my ingredients will be listed down below in the description box, so if you're interested in making it, please check that out. I'm just starting by prepping all of my ingredients for my meal preps. For today, I am using about 5 zucchinis as well as 2 yellow squash. And then I'll be going in with 2 yellow onions as well as 3 chicken breasts. And I will have all the seasonings listed below that I'm using for the chicken breast. So I am just cutting up my vegetables into my desired size that I like. You can cut them into the size that you prefer, but be sure to look at your cooking time and make sure you adjust it depending on how thick or thin your vegetables are cut. So here all my vegetables are prepped. Look at how beautiful and vibrant that is. Now let's get started on these onions. My onions are pretty large. I'm a big fan of onions. I love onions. They're healthy, but they also add so much flavor to your dish in whatever you're making. So I'm just cutting my onions pretty chunky. So I have 1 onion cut. I'll move on and cut the next onion. And then after that, we'll get started with the chicken breast. So the seasonings I'm using for my chicken breast, I have onion powder, lemon pepper seasoning, salt-free dash original seasoning, black pepper. Usually hibachi they use white pepper. If you have it, go ahead and use it, as well as smoked paprika. You can also salt and pepper to taste. Now the lemon pepper seasoning that I'm using does have a slight bit of salt, and I will also be incorporating low sodium soy sauce, so I don't really need too much additional salt. So I went ahead and chopped up my chicken breast into cube-like shapes. And I added a good amount of seasoning to my chicken breast. Now with chicken breasts, they are thick, so I like to make sure they're well seasoned. So everything is seasoned. Now you can marinate this for 10 to 15 minutes. In a preheated skillet, I am using a cast iron on medium heat. I will be searing my chicken breast on each side for about 3 to 4 minutes each side, depending on how thick your chicken breasts are. I just want a really nice, pretty brown sear. What I love cooking in a cast iron, it brings so much flavor to your dish. Sometimes it tastes grilled. It's just so good, especially for meal preps. You want to have fun with it. Now, you can bake your chicken breast. So I will be cooking my chicken into 2 batches just to ensure that my chicken is searing on each side instead of steaming from the liquid the chicken creates. So after about 3 to 4 minutes, I went ahead and flipped my chicken breast over, and as you can see, it has this beautiful sear on top. I love it. Now while my chicken is cooking, I will go ahead and get started on my vegetable stir fry. So in a wok on medium heat, I'm going to saute my onions until they're slightly caramelized to my personal liking. So about 3 to 4 minutes, and then I will go ahead and add the remaining vegetables, which is the zucchini and squash, and let that steam for about 2 minutes before I add anything else to it. And I'm just going to give that a very good mix because I want that sesame oil that I used, as well as the flavor from the onions, to really mix in with that zucchini and the squash. So I'm giving that a very good mix, and I'm going to let that steam for about 2 minutes before I add anything to it. Like I said, my heat is on a medium heat. I'm adding in literally a splash of chicken broth, about 2 tablespoons, covering it and letting that cook until it's softened to my liking. Now for my chicken, once I finished all batches, I added a little bit of butter as well as a little bit of low sodium soy sauce to give it some color as well as a little additional flavor. Now you don't want to add too much because this is for a meal prep, but if you want it super duper healthy, cut out the butter as well as don't even add the soy sauce. Just know that it's going to give it additional flavor and it's going to turn out very good. So my chicken is done. I'm seasoning my vegetables after about 3 minutes of steaming, and I'm adding soy sauce. I had additional seasoning left from the chicken, so I went ahead and sprinkled some of that on there the last minute that the vegetables had to cook. So all in all, I really cooked my vegetables for about 5 to 6 minutes, nothing too major. As you can see, it produced a lot of liquid, so I didn't add too much to the vegetables. You don't want it really soggy, but you want it to be tender but still have a slight bite to it. Now it's time to prep all the meal prep. Super easy, super affordable. I really love this style meal prep. It's so convenient. You can really use stuff that you have in your home. Check your refrigerator, check your pantry, see what you can put together to create meal preps and to help you with the healthy lifestyle. If you decide to make this recipe, be sure to tag me on Instagram at Chaz's Cuisine Story. Also, if you enjoyed this very quick and easy and affordable recipe / video, go ahead and give me a like, comment any other recipes or video topics you like to see from Chaz's Lifestyle, and subscribe if you aren't a part of the lifestyle already. I will see you all in the next video.